Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an inter-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Colts have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Get up! Cowboys, like go!
Throwing it on 2nd down. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
And coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pitch, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Cater, any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
At their own 11-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. It's on target to Pierce. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, play action. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. All right, so wipe the touchdown away. He did not make the catch. Now Jackson on third down. Going deep here for the end zone. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Pass brought in by Watson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll run it here with Tootin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Taking a chance to the end zone. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out 2nd and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So first down from the 41. And motion a tight end left. Jackson, pass wide. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lamar out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's across the 20, still going. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. He rolls to his right. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball over the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 30.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. All the way, touchdown Indy! The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. He's got it in the red zone. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Start. 19, Charger. 9. Ready,
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on seconds. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Let's go. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Jaguars get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Tootin with it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Caught quick right side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up. On the ground, Tootin. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
Report.
Here's Tootin. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. But not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 37-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready!
Starting the third with Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Second down pass play coming. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Complete beyond the bunker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up second down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Lamar off the play fake. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his... And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They work against the blitz. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tootin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
It's his running back. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep Kate for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Jackson to throw it. He finds Fant. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On third down, here's Sutton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach.
13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Tootin. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson escapes, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pass for 60. Check smash. Let go.
Out of the shot. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, the Jags got it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Oh, Fulton's got it. Look at the power. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go, shot. 70.
Throwing from his own end zone. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
From his end zone, third and long. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
There
and
you
over.
go. Let's go. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Play fake. Jackson taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Get it. 60.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
Third.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They get to Taylor, right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 46-yard line.
Set. Go.
Passing now on second and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
There he goes, right sideline. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. He's back to throw. Hits him on the end route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Lamar back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That's nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here he is to throw. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. The Colts pick it up, and they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to another. You just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Setting up to pass. That's on target to Pierce. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.